Okay, hey guys, Anime West Reviews there. It's going to be a review for Owari no Seraph Chapter 82. And yeah, don't know if straightforward is the best word I could use, but it's a lot less confusing than the other chapters we've been having where like ton of different things are happening all at once. But yeah, we got a nice cover page of Mika, Yu, and the first. Or Mika, Yu, the first, and Saito. So we start the actual chapter off with Saito laughing or going like ha, as the first is just like going like hup, dodging attacks and stuff. Meanwhile, everybody else is just trying not to get caught up in the collateral, so you got Gurren's group just dodging everything because, yeah, they're just kind of running. They're running, and then like one of the first sights come flying at them, so Shinya just yells everybody down as it like flies over their heads. And it goes through a couple beams. So yeah, everybody just go like drop the dodge it. Goji is like, yeah, this is like a super kaiju battle at this point. What can squishy little humans like us do? So Shinya's like, and then he says Shibuya's probably a lost cause now. Or yeah, we should retreat and regroup while there aren't any enemies attacking us. So yeah, then you got Mito yelling and saying, "Where's Gurren? It's a disaster out here, and he's off doing who knows what." And I think her name is Sayuri says, "I think he hasn't come back outside yet." And she's like, "Right, Yuki?" And Yuki says, "Yes." Apparently, Yuki is the only one that I don't remember the name of out of his group. So yeah, Shinji's just like, "Okay, I guess we head back to the barracks to find Gurren." So then we go over to Ferret and Crowley. Ferret turns around to look at the explosion, and he's like, my, look at our daddy dearest. he's always been so preoccupied looking up at the sky. And Crowley's like, and I think you've been pretty preoccupied looking up at Dad. And he says, oh, I don't have that bad a daddy complex, not at all. And Crowley's like, sure, then what is it? It's like a Lolita complex. That isn't funny. And so, yeah. And Crowley's just like, so what do we do about this? So, yeah, then he's like, for now, I think we'll wait and see what our ally chooses to do. So, yeah, Crowley's just like, ally? We have an ally? And Ferret says, yep, me, Namanari Boy is Mr. Namanari Boy is getting ready to turn into a full demon. And so yeah, then Crowley's like, Mr. Namanari Boy, oh, him. Talking about Gurren. So, because we immediately cut to Gurren, and Mahir is saying, okay, Gurren, are you ready to turn into a demon? And he's just like, if you say so. Or if I say no, and then she's like, I'll give you a lot of encouragement. Says, if this fails, yes. Everything would be. He says, if this fails, everything would be so much easier. Mahir laughs and says, you silly, what are you going on about? Failing is easier than succeeding. And Gurren's just like, well, it would. And then Mahir says, because you could escape your responsibilities. And she calls him a weakling. He's like, what's wrong with that? And she calls him a crybaby. And he's like, I'm not crying. And she says, hey, Gurren, are you scared? And then he says, yeah. And she asks since when? And he says, ever since I was 5 years old, it started the day when I first met you, at least I think. So we get a flashback to them meeting. He seemingly gets pushed out of the way, and then Mahir gets, like, taken away. He says, that was the day that I learned to hate how weak I was. How powerless I was to protect the ones I love. I told myself someday I would have the strength I needed to keep the people I cared about safe. And then he's like, but even now, I still can't protect a single person. So he's like, my father was beheaded right in front of me. You didn't have anyone there to help you. So you had no choice but to become a demon. Shinya and the others are walking corpses. When their time is up, they'll all die a second time. What's more, to bring them back the first time, I had to sacrifice just about every human being in the world. And Mahiru's trying to tell him that it isn't his fault. The catastrophe was going to happen. Or she says that the catastrophe was going to happen. It was planned that way. If you didn't do it, someone else would have. And she's like, someone didn't. I did. She says, no, Gurren. And he's like, I did it, Mahir. Me, the hell this world has become. It's all my fault. So she hugs him and says, it's our fault. And now we're trying to take responsibility for it. So yeah, then says it's okay, don't worry. You'll do it right, you will succeed. And then you see like his hands start turning black. And the chains start appearing out of the back, and he's like going, And Mahir is telling him, it's okay, you're doing well, keep it up, I'll keep you safe. And the chains are like constantly flowing out of him. And she's yelling, saying, don't worry, I'll take half of the demon into me, I won't allow you to go berserk. And then Shinya and the others run in, saying, Gurren, and Goji's like, what is that thing? What the hell is that? What are you doing? And then Mahir tells Gurren to close his eyes, and says, dive inside this for Shinya to save all of them. And then Shinya tries to run over, saying Gurren, but the chains like get in the way, and then he tries to shoot them. Or he does shoot them, and he's like, damn it, those chains. But he shoots them, and then they just seemingly don't, like, nothing happens to them. They just, like, reattach, I guess. And then Mahir is saying, it's okay, don't worry, Gurren. You'll do it right, you will succeed. Oh, wait. Sorry, I went back a page. So yeah, the chains start connecting, and then Shinya yells Mahiru, and she's like, huh, you can see me. And then she's like, Gurren. Because Gurren is holding half the demon now, then Shinya can see her. And he's like, what are you doing to Gurren? She's like, that's a secret. So Shinya's yelling, get away from him, if you don't, I'll kill you. And she's like, aha, you don't have the power to do that. And he's like, I will. Byakumaru, give me strength. And then he tries, and like suddenly or he like powers up, and then she just says chains, and then they like shoot at them. And then Goji's like, wait, is that Lady Mahiru? And then Mito's like, no, Mahiru Haragi, you live. And then, yeah, Sayuri and Yuki get seemingly upset, and Sayuri tries to run at them, says, Lord Gurren. Mahiru's just like, enough of this, Gurren, close your eyes. And yeah, Shinya yells, Gurren, Byakumaru charges out, and yeah, she just like closed them. And then darkness. And then I guess we go to the inside of like Gurren's world kind of thing, like how we see Ashimaru and you, and you just have Mahiru with a sword impaled into her. And so yeah, then she starts screaming, and then suddenly like the sword, like a hand bursts out of her, and a demon seemingly emerges, and it's like, Gurren, 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 you kept me bound in there for such a long time. How long was it? Then we cut over to Mika jumping through looking for you, or following you, like, where are you headed? The Jew is getting carted off by the Shakia sect people. So Mika's following him, and then he's like, there, found him, I have to hurry and save, and then suddenly he gets like a chill down his spine kind of reaction. He's like, huh, what was that? Like, looking all over, and then we go over to Cruel, and she's like, damn it. she's saying it's awakened already, I have to hurry. So she knew about whatever this thing that Gurren and Mahiro are doing. That's not too surprising since she seemed to be in on their plan, but it seems more like she wants to stop it. And so the first is like, my, it seems something happened. Was this your doing? That's what she's asking Stafford. He's just like, a good question. What do you think? And then the thing inside Gurren starts laughing, and he says, "No, ya." And it says, "You called Gurren." And Gurren says, "Yes." And it says, "You want power? You want power, then, don't you? Power to make woman yours. Power to kill your companions. Power to destroy everything that you hate. Take it." And he tosses him the sword. And then we see what the demon looks like, and it says, "Take it and become the most powerful demon there ever was." And so yeah, that's the chapter. The next one is next month, obviously. So yeah, pretty good chapter. Hope you all enjoyed this review / whatever you want to call it video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more anime reaction reviews and manga reviews, and yeah, I'll see you later. See ya. Bye.